My favourite, it's not very exciting, I have to be honest, and you did mention him in the preamble, but I'm going with Sungjae Im as my outright winner. You know, good form, coming off that win at the Shriners, then a top 10 finish at the CJ Cup in Vegas a week after, and the big thing for him are the stats this week. And we know how consistent he is anyway, but he's second in scrambling, 6th in greens and reg on the tour. There's a question mark over his putting though. So these are the two things that were making me go back and forth. 76th on the tour for putting average, and he finished 50th last year in this tournament. So there was no spark last year. Something didn't go well for him, and he's not putting great. However, we know that these greens are going to be trickier this week with that high greens and reg stat. I'm hoping that he's just going to have a good proximity week and the putting will be easy. So I'm having Sungjae Im at 22-1 as my outright favourite.
No, I think he has the best stats this week by a mile. I mean, we haven't talked about Brooks Koepka. We haven't talked about a lot of guys. Tony Finau. We're looking at stats. Sungjae Im just won in Vegas. His putting was fantastic. I mean, he shot a million under out there, so everything's fine with Sungjae Im. I mean, I just didn't pick him because I probably knew you were going to do that. But it's the up and down game. You know, this tournament this week, hardly anyone can win this event. This is a real rare week. It's kind of like, it's not Augusta, but not everyone can win at Augusta because they don't quite have the skill set. Guys like Ben Crenshaw come to the top. Guys that putted well, Jose Maria Olazabal that pitched the ball, Seve Ballesteros. So we're kind of in that field this week because of the elevation we talked about, and the turf is not very good. And what I mean by that, I've already said it, I'm going to say it again. You can't get the elevation out of a nasty turf. So it's better if you hit the green, but if you do, only the masters can really handle this turf conditions.